The Sri Lankan Ministry of Foreign Affairs said it is closely monitoring reports related to the country's submission on its continental shelf to the United Nations Commission on the Limits of the Continental Shelf in New York. Additionally, the International Seabed Authority in Jamaica is exploring cobalt-rich crusts in the Afanasi-Nikitin seamount. Coastal states, including Sri Lanka, have the right to claim an extended continental shelf beyond the 200 nautical miles exclusive economic zone under Article 76 of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Accordingly, Sri Lanka submitted technical and scientific data to the United Nations Commission on the Limits of the Continental Shelf in 2009 to define the outer limits of its continental shelf in the Sea of Sri Lanka. Despite discussions with its subcommission, recommendations on Sri Lanka's submission are pending due to India's request for a review of the claimed area. Separately, India seeks the International Seabed Authority approval for exploring cobalt-rich ferromanganese crusts in the same region. Cobalt, though widely dispersed, makes up only 0.001% of the Earth's crust. It is found in small quantities in terrestrial and meteoritic native nickel iron in the Sun and stellar atmospheres. Most of the cobalt produced is used for special alloys. A relatively large percentage of the world's production goes into magnetic alloys, such as the alnicos for permanent magnets. Sri Lanka has raised concerns with the International Seabed Authority and requested postponement until the United Nations Commission on the Limits of the Continental Shelf process concludes. Both matters are currently under consideration by the United Nations Commission on the Limits of the Continental Shelf and the International Seabed Authority. The ministry clarified the recent speculations about Sri Lanka ceding sovereign rights are unfounded.